guys, welcome back to a new vlog series. I am Heather the Confetti Stitcher, and today, well, tonight actually, it is Friday the 15th of October, and it is 9:30 at night. I'm about to start stitching on Lakeside, which is a mini. So Mini Lakeside by Donna Gelsinger, done by Heaven and Earth Designs. And I'm trying to get it done before April as a wedding gift to my sister. And we are currently I forgot I brought it up, almost 41% done. It is just under 80,000 stitches, and it's done 2/1 10 stitch on 28 count Monaco. You'll probably see two projects in this series. This one I think we're doing we're doing one of the monthly tasks for magical stitches. And so we're working on the 1500 stitch monster, because they break it up into monsters. So there is a 1500, 1000, and 500 stitch monster, but we are doubling them because they are 10 stitches. So I forget how many we've done so far, and I'm filming on my phone, and that's where I have it saved. But I'm pretty sure we're like a third of the way in, maybe. It's already late, so we're not going to get a ton of progress today, but I'm going to show you my starting point, which is right here. The way I'm stitching this one, obviously it's sideways, but I'm taking whatever the topmost stitch is and then stitching that all the way through until, obviously we haven't reached the other side yet, but all the way through until I reach this part. And the next color we're going to be starting with is 792, which is a blue. And so a lot of this is going to get filled in, and a few over here and a few over here. And then because it's the topmost part, it's going to fill in some of this up here. So I will check in with you tomorrow, and we will see what we accomplish. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Saturday the 16th. It's supposed to be my baby shower day, but it's like 8 o'clock at night, and I ended up going to bed yesterday without stitching, but I did stitch today about 500 stitches so far, so not great, not terrible. I'm gonna keep stitching for a while, but I had my stitchy group today, so I didn't film before that. But anyway, we added more of the dark brown. We're working right now with an orange, which is right here. And we did some more blue, which filled in a lot of this. So, glad I'm getting the side filled in. This is where we're mostly going to be working for a little while, and I will check in with you all tomorrow. Hey guys, it is Sunday the 17th. It's about 3 o'clock, and I put in, how many did I put in? 800 and something yesterday. 841. So we're making progress. It's not amazing progress, but it's progress. I kind of really wanted to diamond paint today, but now I'm feeling up to stitching again. So I'm gonna stitch, but I might switch over depending on how I'm feeling. I'm gonna work more on Lakeside today. I'm gonna try to finish up that monthly task. I still have about 1,500 stitches to go, but try to do that before I switch back over to that one. Totally blanking. Tiki. Telling you guys. But I do need to get a lot more progress on Lakeside still, so depending on what the weekly homework's like, I might try to use that for those tasks. So I will if I can, but if not, then I don't really have a choice but to do Tiki. So we'll see what that entails and what that brings, but as for now, we are doing the last color we need, which is green, to get to row 50, which is going to be these stitches over here. So we're going to be putting in a lot of this 904, which is going to fill in a lot of this. And then what I'm going to do is start going back this direction with more to try to fill in as much of this area as I can, just to get that, or get those mistakes I made kind of taken care of and off the table, because that would be very helpful. So we're going to do that and see what we can accomplish, and I will check in with you all tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Monday the 18th. We're going to attempt to stitch a lot more today, but it's already like 4, so we'll see. I only put in like 250 stitches yesterday. And the weekly homework for this week is 2,400 regular stitches, so almost 5,010. I don't know if we're going to accomplish it. We're going to try, but I still need to finish my monthly task in order for that to happen. So let's start and see if we can. So here is our starting point for the day. And I did finish up the one color, so we started the next one, which is one shade darker, but we'll see if we can get that done. I'll check in with you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, October 19th. It's 11:30 in the morning, and I should be working today, but I'm kind of waiting on some stuff to come in instead of doing like little, like 10-minute things here and there. So I put in 709 stitches last night. I'm going to try to put in 739 today, which will finish out the first monthly homework finally, and then get started on the weekly. I'm really not sure if I'm going to get it done or not, but we'll see. Especially since I still have to put together my costume for Saturday, which is Oogie Boogie Bash. No, sorry, Sunday, which is Oogie Boogie Bash at Disneyland. And so we are going as Huey, Dewey, and Louie in their Halloween costumes. So it's my husband and I and my sister-in-law. I have the ghost costume, and he wears a big pumpkin on his head. So I carved out the pumpkin. I just need to attach it to something, like a headband or something. And then I have to create all of our feet and beaks. Excuse me, out of felt. So, and I got the wrong color felt, so I have to take that back. But I have to take my hubby to the doctor's tomorrow, so I'll do it then. Other than that, though, as for today, I don't really have much work to do anyway, so until those come in, I'm just gonna stitch, and we'll see how much progress we get. So we added more green and some more brown, and today we're going to be working on this strip right here, because there's one stitch right up here, and it's going to be 747, which is really light blue. So we're going to start there and see where we get. I will check in with you tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Wednesday, and last night I put in almost 1,200 stitches. There's a kitty in the background. And so we finished the monthly homework, well, the one monthly task, and got about halfway through the first weekly task. So if I can keep that up, that'd be awesome. But it probably won't. But here is where we are. We put in all that light blue, and we filled in this and some of this, and like a couple stitches over here. I guess it actually was scattered throughout here with the 930. So we are going to continue that. We only have 2 stitches left. Let's see. Kind of hard to see. Like right there and right there. Or actually, no. Right there and right there. In the 60 block. And then we're going to continue on the 70. So the 60 actually went pretty fast. But it's really starting to come together. So I will check in with you all tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Thursday the 21st. I shouldn't have had to look at that. It's my husband's birthday. It is 2:15 and I put in 1,169 stitches yesterday. So basically we finished the rest of the first task, finished the second task, and that was the exact amount I needed to finish that. So because it's his birthday, we did have the designer come over today. Unrelated. That's not why we had them come over today. But we had the designer come over today and the architect to do the plans for the house remodel. And since it's his birthday, we're going to be going out to dinner later. So I'm hoping I can get another task for 800 stitches in. That's going to be my goal. But I don't know if it's going to happen. But I really need it to happen, so it might be a late night. I have a little bit of work to do still, and then I'm going to get started on it. But this is what we are looking like. We finished almost all of the 70 block. I guess you could say we are currently, oh geez, my nail already chipped. Well, working with this color down here, but we have like one more stitch over here somewhere. I think that's it. Nope, that's it. Which, can you even see that? Probably not. And then there's one more around here somewhere. So we have 2 colors left. One of them is black, so it's going to fill in quite a bit more of this area in here. We have finished this up here except for this bit, which is black, but I don't think I'm going to do it in the same. I might, just because I really want to get that filled in. And then we almost have a cabin. We got a lot more of this boat filled in, as well as the dock area. So it's really starting to come together. The stitches should go faster once I get into these bits. This is the moon over here. We got some of the reflection. We got almost all the color. I think there's one more color that goes in there. But for now, we're going to work on this mess over here. I think we're getting it close to being correct, but we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm going to start on finishing this bit up, and I will check in with you all tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Friday the 22nd. It's like 12:30. I do have a lot of work today, but I did put in 1,060 some stitches yesterday. I always forget to check before I record, but I do have it written down. So today we're going to attempt a lot of stitches. I don't know if it'll happen. Basically, I thought that one of my work projects wasn't due until next week, but it's actually due today, so
Hey Google, how much time is left?
It's not hard, it just is time consuming.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Hey Google,
My husband's
set a
making
timer for
bread.
19 minutes.
19 minutes, and that's starting now.
So we're currently on the left side of the project. We finished row 70, and, or I should say, we finished the 70s block. So we're working on the 80s. It's taking a little bit longer because there's so much confetti in that area, but it's not too bad. And I think I have covered the first mistake that I made, but I made another mistake further down, so we'll fix that as we get to it. But here is what it's looking like. And we're going to be starting these colors right here and filling in a lot of this area down here. So we put in a lot of black. We finished, well, almost finished the boat except for those couple stitches right there. And got some more water, and then we put in a lot of these black ones over here. So we added a lot more dimension. So I think we might finish up this tree right here, but I'm not totally sure on that. And we have almost finished the dock, so we are making good progress. And I did to put in the black over here, so this tree is pretty much done. And I think, yeah, even though it doesn't look like these are filled in, they are. But since they're darker, they don't show up quite as much, but I can do some finagling to get those to fill in a little bit more. But I think it's looking really good, especially for screwing up as bad as I did. And the cabin, I think, is done, even though you can't really tell it's a cabin. You can see the Adirondack chair is starting to form. So yeah, really happy. And this bit right here, this whole thing is just a couple of colors, but it's like red at the end of block 70. So we will start to fill that in, and that's going to go pretty quick. But until we get there, we're just chugging along, and I will check in with you all tomorrow. Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Saturday, the 23rd. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I slept in today. So I have to try to get, so yesterday I put in 1,000 stitches, like 1,016. But that only puts me like halfway through task 5. So today I'm going to do my best after I finish my coffee to try to get like 1,200 stitches or so. And then I still have to finish our Halloween costumes for tomorrow, because since I'm the crafty person, it's up to me to make them. Luckily, it's not much. It's just cutting out some felt and attaching some elastics, so, because we're going to be the Huey, Dewey, and Louie from the Halloween special, where they're like dressed up in costumes. So I already cut out the pumpkin because I forget which one it is. I think it's Huey, but he is a ghost with a pumpkin on his head. So I cut out the pumpkin, and I just need to attach it to a headband, which will take like 5 seconds. So I have to cut out the felt into beaks and feet for everybody. So at least that's the only part of the costume I have to make, but these tasks this week are freaking killing me. But we're currently sitting at 48.75% and 38,504 stitches, so we're almost halfway. In fact, we should reach halfway today, I think, if my calculations are correct. But let's see what that looks like. We went to the pumpkin patch yesterday, and so I definitely slept in. But it's hard to tell, but all of this has been added in, and that's mostly what I did, to be honest. Doesn't look like there would be, sorry, 1,000 stitches there, but I think I did add one color over here, but I don't remember which one it was, so. Anyway, I'm not totally done with this area. There's like 2 more colors, I think, that come through here. So I'm going to start with those. Then we have one color up here that still needs put in. And then block 8 will be done. So we will be not only done with 80 rows, but Hate patterns go until 80 rows. So we will be done with, let's see, 3 pages? Yeah. It's kind of hard to tell because Pattern Keeper changed their I guess it doesn't seem that much. Yeah, 3 pages. They changed their page markers in the latest update, so it's a little harder to read. But it is definitely coming along. I am happy with it. I ran into some trouble down here, which is the other area that I was concerned about. But as long as this chair comes in and looks good, which I'm pretty sure these are all correct, then that's not a huge deal. But I messed up like 2 or 3 different colors. But I think this brown is right, and so I'm kind of going off that. And I'm trying to count my current colors going in. I'm trying to count from those instead of like going off of the rest of this. But that bright orange is what started the whole thing and threw it off. But it kind of looks like a chair coming in, so I'm happy with it. And we should get a lot more progress. So I will check in with you all. I have to get it done today because tomorrow is, like I said, when I have to have the costumes done because it is the Halloween party and I'm not going to have any stitching time. So I'm going to stitch like a mad woman today, and I'll see you all probably tonight. I'll probably check in after I finish everything because I don't know if I'll have time tomorrow. But I will see you later. Hey guys, welcome back. It is technically Sunday. It's 12:48 in the morning and I finished. I actually did it. I'm shocked I did it, but I did it. Not only did I finish my stitching at 12:33 to be exact.
Yeah, because I can't do the walkie-talkie first.
I was going to film, but got caught up watching a video on how to make jawbreakers.
You said 80 and 52.6?
But I did, it's really close, finish up all of my
Right here.
costume stuff I was making, and so we are ready to go for tomorrow. Well,
Okay.
I'm ready to go. Apparently my sister-in-law wants my husband to make bread for her, so he's going to bake a batch of bread in the morning.
Proud to get the cat in the vase.
But let's see what we accomplished. Here we are. So the biggest thing you'll probably notice is we have the moon shape. And we are going back in with that 3865 up on the top. So it is nice that I hit these solid colors. It didn't make it go faster.
Throw them inside and then come back and give you my pro.
But at the same time, I am the confetti stitcher for a reason. It's kind of boring. But I think it's looking really good. I think there's one more color that goes up here to fill this in, but there was one color of the 3865, or one stitch of it, like all the way up here, so that's why we did that one next. And so we are going to be finishing row 90. Let's see. But the color doesn't pick up again until over here. And I think there's only two. Yeah, there's only 2 stitches left in the, or 2 colors left in the 90 row. And then the row of 100 only has 2 colors in the entire row. So it is nice that we are getting into these finishing, so an entire row is only 2 colors. We finally hit the 50% mark. We're currently at 50.18%. Ooh, excuse me. And we are at 39,631 stitches completed. So it's really coming along. I am trying to get it down past the halfway mark still, which will take maybe not as long as I thought. And when I say halfway, I mean like the halfway mark is right about here. So we're trying to get everything past that line, just like we're doing over here, which the line for this one is right about here. It's like right above this orange. So we're almost to the point where we're able to move the Q-snap. And oh, sorry, I was distracted. It looked like there was a hair like going along here, but it's a crack on my screen. Well, my screen protector. Sorry. So yeah, here's where we're sitting with both. I don't know. I'm not gonna post this because I've just posted, so I'm going to go to the Halloween party, come back and do some more stitching for the monthlies, and then I will post it later. But for tonight, I'm feeling good. And I will check in with you all in a couple days. Hey guys, welcome back to the office. It's been a while. It is Tuesday the 23rd, I believe. Definitely Tuesday. No, it's not the 23rd, it's the 25th. I don't know, it's Tuesday. So today we got back from Disneyland last night, and I'm still feeling the effects for sure. But it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Actually, it's closer to 4, I think. And I'm finally able to start stitching after catching up on work, which I'm almost all the way caught up, but I'm waiting for some things from parents. So I've done all I can do for today. But we are going to be starting on the weekly homework, which is 1,000 stitches on something that is something that has a spider or something being stitched in silk. I don't have either, and so we are going to be doing our penalty on this piece. So we're working along here on the sky, and this is being done tent as well, so this will be actually 2,000 stitches going in. It should only take me a day or two, I'm hoping, and then we'll be getting back to the lakeside piece for the monthly extra credits, which I have 2 left. I really have to get going on them because there's only 3. But yeah, last week's homework killed me. So anyway, I will check in with you tomorrow and see how much we did. Hey everybody, welcome back. It is, excuse me, Wednesday the 27th. It's 2:30 in the afternoon, and I'm almost done with work for the day. Still not quite, but I wanted to film this while my husband is not in the house. So I put in 800 something. 876 stitches yesterday. Oh, excuse me. So I am done with all of the pink clouds, and I just need to still work on the sky, but it's gonna be quite a lot. So I'll show you that in a second. I did want to show you that I got a few new goodies in. Oops. So somebody had posted in our SoCal Stitchers group that they had seen this at Kohl's. None were near me, so I got it on Amazon because it was actually cheaper once you take into account all of the shipping and all that. So it has, how many designs does it have? 12 designs, and they're all really cute. Actually, let me flip you around and I'll show you some of the designs. So we have, there's a couple of the same villains. So we have Cruella. Oops, where's the second one? I want to make sure I don't give you guys the pattern. Then we have the second Cruella. Not a big fan of either of these, but I do really like this one, but I will change it to green because the poison is green and not blue. So I don't know why that's blue, but that'll be a really easy fix with 907s and all those. Then we have, I want to make sure. Evil Queen again. This one's funny. I like this one. I really like this one. Maleficent. This one's cool too, but not quite as cool, I don't think. I really like this one. And got Ursula again. Scar. This is a pretty cool one. I like what they did with it on the jacket. Jafar. I feel like this one would have potential, but not a fan of the gray. I love this one, Dr. Facilier. I just wish the meaty on the other side was part of it, but it's not. But that would be easy to add on. And this is my favorite one out of the whole book, and it's Hades. Isn't he awesome? And that's the last one. So, but it also includes fabric for 2 patterns, as well as floss and a hoop and a needle, actually. So yeah, I really like that. And then I also got, you might have seen a preview of them as I was in the other thing, some needle minders. I got the Welcome Foolish Mortals, Haunted Mansion, and Ghost in a Jar, as well as Casper and this Nessie Believe in Yourself. These are from Needle Attractions. And she included a cherry vanilla Pepsi chapstick. So that's the stuff that I got. One moment. And here is our, excuse me. I'm telling you, being pregnant has messed up my swallowing abilities. Here's our progress. So we've added a lot of this pink over here, as well as these darker colors of purple. So I'm starting with the orange, which will be the next color that'll go in here, which is 741, I believe. And we're just going to continue on. We're basically stopping right here at the horizon. But I should get more progress in and finish out that task today. I just have to do, like I said, a little more work. But I'm really liking how this is turning out. So I'm going to get that done and I will check in with you all tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Thursday and I am having a Halloween day. So I'm gonna watch all 3 Halloween towns because we have not caught up yet on all of our Halloween stuff. I put in 1,121 stitches, 24. Whatever I needed to finish the weekly homework. So I did that. So today we are going to be working on Lakeside and we're going to work on the monthly homework of 1,000 stitches or 2010. So hopefully we will get that, most of that accomplished today. I do have some work I have to do, but until then, my husband's doing dishes. But I don't have too much work to do, so hopefully I can get that done quickly and we can finish the monthlies because I don't know where this month went, but we're almost out of time. So I also have some swag to show you, haul. So I'm gonna open that package, but not open it yet. Okay, so the package is open, which I'm glad I did off camera because I needed both hands to do it. But this is our monthly color in cotton for October. And these are our colors. Very fall. I feel like last month's were more Halloween, but these are definitely, to me, these are more November, but that's fine. So we have, get this out too so we can use it as background. We have a pale ochre. This one's a little more, actually it's pretty close to that color. It's a little more tan than this yellow on the bottom is showing. Forest. This one's more yellowish green, not so blue green. Peach cobbler, which is probably one of the most, I guess not, I was gonna say it's one of the more variegated ones, but same thing, this one's a little more tan and not as much yellow. Hollyberry, which is more pink and not as much red. And Pumpkin Jack. This one's way off. It is much more peach and not as much yellow. I guess my camera pulls very yellow. But there are those.
Okay, Google, how much time is
And then get it steady. Here is where we finished up on Tiki Beach. So we put in a lot of orange. I have an extra row somewhere here on the yellow, so it's a little further up than it should be. I think because I had done a color up here and then brought it down here and then around, so I'd gone. So it's up too far, so I'm basically making up for it in these parts. And then our starting point for today is right here. So we're going to be putting in the white, so you won't be able to see a ton of progress. If I get to the moon, that would be great. I don't know if it'll happen, depending on how long this length is. But then we'll be going back over here to pick up one of these colors, I think. And we will see what we accomplish. Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Friday the 29th. It is 1 o'clock, and other than a small thing I have to do for work, I think I can stitch the rest of the day. So yesterday I put in 1,142 stitches. So we only have 800-ish left to go to finish the task. And sorry about that. We're about to finish row 100 today. So let's see what we accomplished. I must say it's looking pretty good. I was worried about this tree thing down here, but we finished out the leaf on it last night, and today we're going to be starting over here, putting in this like middle blue color. There was only 2 colors, I think, 2 or 3 in this 100 block, but it's going much faster than I thought. So I really like that both of these projects came to a good stopping point as far as like the water line here and then over here the bonfire. So we're basically stitching up till that point on both before we move the Q-snap, because it'll be much easier, I think. As far as over here, I might just leave this. We'll see. I want to make sure it's definitely past the halfway part, but I'm not too worried about it as long as this one is past the halfway. But it's coming along, and we should be seeing a lot of blues, I'm guessing, because I think there's not too much to go down here. So anyway, I will check in with you tomorrow. Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Sunday, October 31st, so happy Halloween to everybody. It is like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we had a late start to the day. We still have to carve pumpkins, and I still have to watch Hocus Pocus. And we still have to do a little bit of cleaning to make room for all the candy bowls and stuff. So, speaking of, we have to put out make the candy bowls. It's been bad. We're gonna grab some lunch first and then get started on that. So we found out our dryer and washer shit the bed this morning. So, well, the dryer did. The washer's been kind of out of sorts for a while, so we might be going to the laundromat for a while. Really annoying. But anyway, I didn't film yesterday because I did my Stitchy group. And so I ended up I realized I didn't film at like, what time was it? It was, I think like 9-10 o'clock at night. So I figured I would just finish out what I needed to do and then film today. So I finished the second monthly homework, and I also finished the third. So I had Friday night, I had about 115 stitches left to put in for the larger monster. Did that, just so happened to get in 115 exactly without thinking about it when I ended a color. And then I took the picture, immediately posted it, started on the next one, and finished that at like, I think it was about midnight. So I actually finished pretty early. And so, sorry, I have a hair on, like stuck in my nail that's driving me crazy. Anyway, I am going to end this vlog after I show it to you because we're starting a new month, new weeks, new everything. I did see the reveal for next year for Magical Stitches, and it sounds like something that will be good, especially since we're having the baby in February, because it's a choose your own goal challenge. They're doing the movie Clue, or the board game Clue, and they haven't released all the details yet, but it sounds like it won't be as crazy as this year. The thing I don't like is they're doing a color challenge where every week I think they said every week they'll spin the wheel and come up with a color that we have to stitch with that week. Not happy about that, but if I can get these two projects finished, which we have all of January, where they're not actually starting Clue until February. If I can finish these before then, it'll be easier because I have a ton of projects that have a lot of colors in them. So, should be a little easier. My husband just got out of the shower and he's singing to the cat now. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be participating in Magical Stitches next year. They said that they were closing registration and you can't be a part of the group unless you participate. So that'll be good. So I like a lot of the changes they're making. Like I said, literally the only thing I don't like, as far as what I've learned, is the color challenge, but that's fine. Yeah, I think that's all I have to share with you guys. I don't have any new stuff, I don't think. So let's see my progress. I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but I really like the fact that even though they're not fall leaves, stitching these has been fun because they look like fall leaves. It's actually a reflection of the firelight, but it's been enjoyable. I've been able to use a lot of oranges and stuff. So we've been mostly working on this side over here. I think we might have put in like one blue color. But so we've been filling a lot of this in. We almost have it figured out as far as the color, or the parts I messed up on, which was like somewhere up here, somewhere over here, and then there is some down here, which I'm currently working on, but it's mostly evened out now, so there's only a few places where I have to make some decisions. But right now we're stitching with 310, and just trying to get to that point where I can move the Q-snap, which is like right about here. So I think I put in finished some blues in here, but I think that was the last clip. So we have our baby shower on Saturday, our final baby shower, I think. This is the one with all of my mother-in-law's friends and my work friends and all that, so it should be pretty good, I think. And we have a appointment with the OB tomorrow. Then I have to do my diabetes test. Ugh. And then I have another ultrasound the week after that. And I need to get my COVID booster one of these days. But not a huge deal. I got my flu shot, so I'm almost up to date. I still have to do the Tdap, but I can't do that until the 3rd trimester. But I just haven't told you guys a lot about that stuff. It's been mostly stitching, so I just wanted to give you a little update. And I think that's everything I have to share with you. So, again, happy Halloween to everybody. Thank you for liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And I will see you all in the next clips, or the next series. And I will see you all then.